All right, hello everybody, and welcome to VR Master League. So we're here on Channel 1. We've got a lot of good matches for you. Great matches, in fact, as we wind down our season. But first off, gotta introduce the crew. Of course, we got Newton Dad over on the cams. And on the casting end of things, you got me, Palidore, you got Skinny. And on the sidelines, MattMeeko, who actually has some pre-game quotes for us from these two teams. So over to Matt.
Hey, thanks, Palidore. Yeah, I talked to both teams before this game. I started off with Kung from Jokr. I asked him, tonight's is it tonight going to be their toughest challenge that they faced so far this season? If so, is there any nerves coming in the game? Kung responded with pure professionalism, and he said, we're always looking forward to a good game with strong competition. Seven is a good team, and they've been performing really well lately, and we're really excited to face them. I also spoke with Seven's H-Money, and I said, this is also their toughest matchup of the season. And I asked them if there's anything they're going to do differently that every other team that has lost to Jokr has not done. H-Money said that this game is definitely a one-up from Kang, and they do believe that, to even make it here is insane, but that this game is going to be their hardest match, probably of their lives. And the only way they're going to be able to beat this amazing team is if they play their game, and they have to outplay Jokr and make sure that they're keeping a clean mindset through the entire game. They said that they've been practicing up to this point their entire lives, and they really feel they can beat this team from hard work and maximum effort. And they've been watching a lot of video on Jokr actually since they started the team, so they feel that all of this is going to lead them to victory. Palidore.
Hey, thank you, MattMeeko, for that. So, yeah, some pre-game overviews of what to expect, not only from, I guess, us on the casting end, but also what the players themselves that you'll be watching do expect for this match. I know this was a highly hype-voted one here between the players and the community wanting to see, because Seven has certainly been on the rise, coming in last cycle and working all the way through Diamond, through Challengers Cup, and through, where they find themselves now at the end of the season, contesting the very best of the best that this league has to offer. That said, Skinny, are you all good, set up, and what do you expect if so?
Yeah, ready and set to watch this game. Actually, I had the opportunity to actually dissect Seven's games plan with the Jokr players, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of worried for Seven. So, Seven realistically has only really set plays, right? And they don't really vary for set plays. But to be really fair to them, it has worked against almost every other team in VRML. So it's gonna be exciting how the Jokr boys had prepared, and let's see how they respond.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is a team here in Jokr who already among the best of the best. We're talking, when it comes to Master Division, it's the top 1% of the competitive scene in Echo Arena. These are the top 10 teams and the top players within them in each region. And even then, with as fantastic as these teams are, from 1 to 10, every one of these teams are teams who would dominate against most teams in the league. They have that kind of experience, that kind of tenure. And then you look at Jokr, who's been undefeated on the season. They did just about the same last season up until the final week or two. And for that matter, Jokr doesn't even lose rounds too often, except for, I think in week 2, they had a round loss against Synapse, and that may very well be it. It's just, there are different beasts in a division full of beasts. So that's going to be a huge story here to follow as Seven does, as I said, face the biggest challenge of their season thus far.
Absolutely. It's going to be a story of how long can Seven keep Jokr off their toes. It's just going to be a lot. I think that we're going to see a lot of punches, a lot of stack breaks here in the first round.
All right, well, speaking of first round, here we go. So everyone in the chat, welcome to it, and we're going to get right started with Citizen. First possession. There's a stack arriving just in time, going for the backboard. Bold play to start it off, but Citizen's there for recovery. And over back to the side panel, looking for their first goal, and they're not going to score it, being denied there, rebounded in game, sending it out.
What a denial there. That should have been a score 4-7, but absolute save from Jokr. They're coming out, Rocks applying some pressure here. Just totally different story of what we have been seeing from Seven there. Lots of pressure here. Elusive on the desk here. He's going to try to shoot it, but Ryan again on that denial there. Just back and forth so far, but Seven again on those stacks here, trying to match Jokr's speed. Game able to clear, and now it's loose disc.
The cruel reality of this shot going out now, it's just proof in the first minute of play. Jokr will you have to play perfectly against them just about, as we do actually get a timeout here. Because 7, as you mentioned, Skinny, they had 2 opportunities there, really. The first one looked like guaranteed goal, perhaps, and the second one, they had
They
essentially
are
an open
guaranteed
goal,
goals.
and they had three players back outside the bubble,
Yeah,
but they just couldn't
absolutely.
wrangle the disc in time. And then it turned it over, and Jokr blazed down the floor, and they scored.
Yeah, versus any other team, that especially the one on the backboard, those are assured goals and just amazing saves from Joker. I'm a little bit jealous there, but yeah, 7 giving them absolutely everything. So just absolutely no room for breathe to Joker, even though that was a nice score.
Yeah, and with this timeout, it does look like we have. Oh well, Kung had left the game there, had some ping going on, perhaps. So I'm not actually sure who may or may have initiated it, but there were some ping things, and now, well, there's 2 players out of the game. So not sure what the developments are, but supremely interesting start to this round, suffice to say.
Yeah, absolutely. So what do you think 7 has to do differently if they want to keep scoring it? Do you think it's just really execution in the bubble, or is there something else at play, Palidore?
Just based on the first possessions alone, again, it's a tough part because, as you mentioned, against any other team, uh, likely 1 or 2, scoring opportunities there. They're both very high percentage, you would think, but that's the slight missteps that cost them, and that's a tough thing that teams have to figure out against these Joker players is just how to get around their quickness in terms of pouncing on all these different small minor mistakes. That's always been the problem, even before Joker was, the top team of the league back in the ESL days. Even before they were the top of the top, and when they were still on the rise, that was still the problem about them. Is they were so quick to get up and down the floor. They were so quick to take shots that no other team back in the day were taking, and they were so quick to punish and just give you a hard time in the midfield and beyond. So I don't know. It's easy for me to say what could be done better, but it's much harder to do because my answer to that is just play perfect.
Absolutely, and we did see. I'm not sure if it was HM Money or Citizen who had a shot on the wall. So I think it's just gonna be slow, knowing when to slow down the play. So Elusive had the disc opportunity, approaching goal, but Ryan there behind them already. So I think it's gonna be a game of information of knowing when to slow down and when to take those risky 3-pointers.
Yeah, and the 4 players here back for Joker now, but does seem like we've got another pause for one reason or another. Let's see. I mean, I'm pausing now. Half of me is going to say it's not going to last. We'll see. But I think we got it. Teams heading back towards their tunnels, perhaps, and good to go. So, with that, thanks for your patience. We're back into the game. Palidore here with Skinny, and then MattMeeko on the sidelines. Newton Dad on the cams. Back into it.
Oh yeah, now Jazz advantage is gonna be towards 7. So let's see if 7 has prepared any special rollout. It does look like Game and Ryan here gonna blitz, forcing the first pass here. Now 7 here not really being pressured now, but they're not gonna be able to recover the disc. That's gonna allow here Rocks to recover the disc for Joker, and now Joker slowly playing it out. And now 7 is gonna allow them to actually get possession of the disc, just opting to play it very far back.
And that's 3 times now at the start of this game, first minute and a half alone, that there has been opportunities for 7 to score, but just being lost out to a punish from Joker. Sure enough, Kung, even though it's off the dome there of H-Money, a punish no less.
So yeah, unfortunate for HM Money. I think he headbutted that, and unfortunately that was not enough to get the save, and it is going to be a now 4-point lead, but with still 8 minutes to go, there's still plenty of time here for 7.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, if that last move had gone in, they could be up by a point right now. So that's not anything to worry about necessarily, but another mishandle of the disc. So these are the things that are seemingly costing them, just the small things. If they can calm some of this down, and I think that's a big part of it, is just calming down into the first few minutes of the match, they should still be fine. But Joker, they're already looking warmed up and ready to go because they have another goal opportunity here with that pass, the finish from Ryan.
What unfortunate play there for 7. They actually had a 3-1 on the goalie, but I think it was a clear miscommunication there, and that's gonna be more than enough for Joker to score another 2-pointer.
And up to the tune of 6 in just the first few minutes there alone. A lot of people in the chat seeing Sneaky Evil there. What am I doing? I did nothing to you. I'm not stealing your points. I don't think I am. A Dash as well, and Newt, Internet Galaxy, Kesar, and right back into the game here. It's exciting. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, even though Seven hasn't scored any points, plenty of opportunities here. So I think if they're able to clean it up, but Kong not gonna make it any easier for them as he sinks a three-pointer.
And again, they go only 15 seconds into that one. So a lot of these opportunities, once more, it's really all one and done for Jokr. They're not needing to rebound too much and have these slow plays, very quick execution, and Seven hasn't been able to really get back into their defensive sets.
Yeah, now Seven running a little bit into trouble into their set place, actually passing it, and that's going to allow Game to recover the disc here. For Jokr, going to go for a nice back pass onto Ryan. Now Ryan not being pressured is going to go up for the clear. He's going to actually bounce back here, giving an opportunity to H-Money to steal the disc, and now Citizen is going to have a three-pointer opportunity for the force points for Seven.
As I was saying, really, if some of those other 50-50s would have gone their way, Seven would be in the lead right now, or maybe a tied game at worst, but that's what they needed. Ice has been broken. We're a few minutes into this match. Obviously, high hype votes, high viewership, and I'm sure the players are aware of this. So maybe that'll calm them down, and we're going to see some more scores from Seven real soon.
Yeah, and I think we're seeing exactly what I saw with the Jokr boys. Seven is really plays far back, so it's going to allow their Jokr here to really take their time to get the disc down, and unfortunately a misbounce there is going to allow Zux to recover the disc, and now it is Seven's opportunity to pressure, but nice steal by Rockstein, going to put it all the way onto the bubble, but miss pass onto Game, it's not going to be able to complete, but no clears really going through, no passes going through, but Jokr here slowing it down.
And you see, even on that recovery there from Game, already had Ryan at the boot, but not even looking. They just knew where to put it, and, well, knowing how to grab it, there's Zux playing some defense. That's something I've been impressed of on the developments there defensively for Zux this season. With that said, Game with a recovery, a pass here, backing it out to Kong in the back line. They've got the dunks, perhaps, but losing the anchors, but recovering and also missing that goal. Too tight of an angle.
Yeah, Seven playing their classic hyper-aggressive style on the bubble here is kind of working out, but missed opportunities there by Jokr. But again, you could say that for both teams here, missing opportunities. And now Jokr missing the disc is going to allow H-Money to recover the disc. And now stack coming from Jokr, going to be a back pass. Ooh. Missed it. And now Ryan on the clear.
Yeah, a really tough pass to catch there. There's some heat coming off of that, certainly. But they do find the right one to H-Money. H-Money's going to eye down that floor, but immediately overtaking it will be Rocks Titan in the backfield. And they're going to bring it up now and try and connect for a midfield train, or maybe just a dribble, but still find a pass there to Game.
Yeah, that's going to isolate Citizen. Now it's a 3v1 because nice juke by Game. 1v1 onto for 2 more points.
Yeah, and with that, you know, a lot of talent here at the Master Tier, but you have those 3-on-1s at goal. Even though no pass was initiated at that point, I mean, it's still going to add some extra pressure and extra things that the goalie has to pay attention to. It just gets very tough, and if you're not able to get back into that defensive zone quick enough.
Yeah, absolutely. Seven running the same defense we've seen them in other games, and now the relay play almost working out for them. But it's still in the hands of Jokr, and let's see. I think Seven has to slow down their defensive stack, because if they play hyper-aggressive, you're just due to overcommit on passes, and now nice punch there by Zux, preventing maybe another 2-pointer.
And again to that left lane, Citizen there already well prepared. What a catch from Kong. Anticipated that one, but just as well elusive as the recovery. Zux in the midfield with him, the 2 in the tunnel, Citizen and an H-Money splitting off to try and get past this stack of defenders and into the trap, where will continue to be contested by everyone in a big pile up before breaking out into Zux's arms.
Yeah, that was all that commotion was caused by Ryan. There was just one player coming, so many players, but nice pass onto Citizen, who's able to score a 2-pointer.
That was nice. Just ducked 2 at the very end to try and squeeze that through. I mean, he was about a quarter second away from that being a turnover, a grab, or a stun, or something of that sort. So nice job to just be evasive enough, or even elusive enough to put them back on the board here. Still a little bit under 3 minutes remaining.
But yeah, still plenty of time here for Seven. Jokr can't be way too comfortable here. Now Rocks here gonna do some passing plays here, trying to thin out that Seven defense. Gonna go for the full clear, but Zux playing way far back. And now Rocks is gonna be able to intercept a nice punch there by Citizen though. Now Citizen on the recovery is gonna go for a full clear, but nice read by Kung. Just completely stops that play from Seven. And now, unfortunately, it's gonna be a missed pass.
And taken here, more pileups forming, but nice short ranger to Rocks Titan. Kung from that cloud, just tapping off of it as Elusive attempts to join and contest. Outside the bubble, Ryan finding a cutting player. Actually, no, anticipated the anchor, but game was cutting instead. So Chris, when they should have crossed, now double cross on the stuns, but Rocks right there with a cross pass over, but dove out by Zux. And that's ejected into the right, the midfield, and now right into maybe the goal. Zux from 67 brings it within 3.
Oh my god, what a shot by Zux there. Absolutely working out in their favor at the right moment. So now it is 1 minute and 45 seconds left in the game, and it's only a 1 score difference. So if Seven is able to score another crazy 3-pointer on Jokr, it is a tight game here. Not a lot of room for error for neither team, and now Rock's gonna here do some more nice passing plays for Jokr. Ryan in possession of the disc, gonna move it slowly up. Hyper aggressiveness from Seven, not working out for them now. Going down to play miss pass there onto Kong, who's still able to recover it, and I think they're just playing time slowly and surely moving it towards the disc here. Even though it's a loose disc, HM Money able to recover it, and now with 1 minute to go and a nice clear, but Jokr stack already there to recover it.
Look at that. The moment that disc was out of the hands on the clear, that stack was already meeting its speed to recover it. That was an incredible regathering, recognizing that they didn't want to leave even a small chance for another play like what just happened last time around. That said, that's going to be costly potentially, as that will be an open goal exposed. Rocks Titan has a little bit of an angle, recovering on the defensive end. Short range past the game. Game tapping off, backing it out. They have a 3-point lead. We're under a minute left, and I'm almost anticipating a little bit of slowdown to maybe take the last shot in this round if they can.
Yeah, this is the first time we've seen Seven slow down, but still, Jokr have to be really careful. All it takes is 1 turnover, 30 seconds, plenty of time for Seven to score another 3-pointer as that cross shot comes onto Rocks, who goes on to Ryan to secure the first round.
There you go. That was great clock management from Jokr there. Recognizing they had, once they got control again, 40 seconds on the clock, 30 seconds, something of that sort. They backed it out to the bow tie, forwarded it, backed it out again. I mean, that alone is what really got them the opportunity to secure it and basically guarantee that there was no way that Seven would be able to take any kind of game winner at the very least, even with a turnover. So nicely done by Jokr on that, but Seven, if they could take back those first 2 minutes of action, this would be a different situation. But that said, I am going to redirect it over to our sidelines, and Matt, tell us about it. That was crazy.
Yeah, what a crazy round there. It looked like in the very beginning, Jokr came out and they were dominating the game. But then about the 6-minute mark, it seemed like Seven settled down. You know, they probably were coming in here, a lot of pressure. You're playing the top team in NA, and I think that showed. But they took a breath, they came back out. You know, they had some missed opportunities in the beginning. They left points on the board that could have given them a win this round. And if you're Jokr, you might be a little bit worried about that. At the same time, you know, Zux, some great defensive plays, 2 huge saves that kept Seven in that game, and that 67-meter shot as well. But Jokr at the end, you know, even they were only 3 points up and Seven was mounting a comeback, they just calmed the game down, slowed everything down, as you saw there that last minute. They pretty much had the disc the entire time, and that was the real big thing for Jokr. They had a good advantage in the possession, 65%. You know, they own the disc for that round, Palidore. So we'll have to see if that's something that, as we get a timeout here, that Seven is going to come out and maybe they can keep up that momentum they have from round 1.
Yeah, absolutely. It's something we'll have to watch out for. As I was saying a minute ago, if those little things didn't happen at the beginning, I mean, with that scoring differential, you could see once Seven calmed down, I mean, they were able to just score more efficiently. They were able to keep up and kind of trade goal for goal, and even, you know, in those spurts, create some amazing shot opportunities, as you mentioned with Zux. Just, I'm excited for round 2 here. We did have a brief timeout, but with one of the players returning now for Jokr, I think it was Ryan. So hopefully starting the next round here rather shortly. Skinny, yeah, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it was even though if you take away that 3-pointer from that great shot from the Zogs there, it was still a little bit far away reach from Seven. I kind of tend to disagree there. After the craziness, I think you want more craziness there, but just you need that execution power, execution magic from Seven there to really take this round. I think the strategy here is to cause more chaos, ironically, even though it doesn't look like they were really scoring then. but I think that's when we saw the most opportunities as well. So I think it's a balance of, if you slow it down, that was Joker's zone. You saw a lot of turnovers, a lot of reads by Jokr. So I think it's gonna be a balance of both.
Well, we're going to get to find out how that balance is made because the timeouts are over and we're about to start off this next round. So ever important for 7, not start off the same way as they did previously in the beginning of round 1. If they can play like they did for those last 7 or 8 minutes, this is going to be a supremely interesting match. Quick shout out as well, though, to our chat again for joining us here on Twitch as we begin the round 2 and 2 round wins in a row in terms of the joust. Now it's going to be sent out to midfield.
Yeah, great start again by 7, but unfortunately they sent both players top. So it was a quite easy play to read, and now calling under recovery. But again, classic hyper aggressiveness from 7 is going to net them the disc here. Fortunately, not able to clear game on the quick recovery. Nice pass onto the bow tie. Now Ryan here trying to slow down the play. Nice pass onto the backboard. 1v1 opportunity. Going for one more extra pass. It's going to cost them, though. A lot of chaos. No real clears. Rocks on the recovery for 2 points.
Oh, and credit game as well for the stun just as Rox was shooting to deny that chance even for a save, because we've seen some pretty good grabs here and we know the capabilities. So if you can make your offensive players' lives a little bit easier with a stun, body block, whatever, why not?
Here, 7 on their first joust advantage of the second round, and again that relay pass, not really switching it. Their formula is now finally breaking down against Jokr. Nice read there, but a slap there by Zux might net them a 3-pointer. But now HM Money versus Rox going into a punch battle. Kung now finally able to slap it. Might go all the way. Yes, it will. Nice slap there and clear by Jokr.
Oh, and here it is again. So a little deja vu with that quick 2 from Rox on the turnover, where there were several seconds window open there for 7 to maybe take an open 3, but that pass over to that side wall just couldn't quite reach it in time. So they had to struggle for the disc and ended up turning it over instead. So it could be 3-2 right now, but instead Jokr the immediate punish. So yeah, like round 1 thus far, which is not great news.
Yeah, now finally 7 trying to slow down the play, but again, nice stack there by Jokr is going to force another turnover. Now game on the possession here, going to slow down the play. Elusive trying to apply some pressure, but there Ryan, nice positioning by him. It's going to allow him to basically run free. And now a nice cut pass onto Kong here, might have a scoring opportunity. Stack applying some pressure, but not able to recover it. Now game on the slowdown.
And game just juking ever so elusive indeed, and with all those moves in the book and trying to book it for the dive. Nice job, H Money, with a disc, turning it into a clear attempt. The boosts are down the field. Jokr a little faster, but on the approach immediately are the side of 7 and back into the back lane. H Money still there yet for a recovery, but not far behind. There's Rox, there's Kung, and a 3-point shot just missed. So at least a little time for defense to get back in the goal.
Ryan on the recovery is going to go for a nice passing play onto the bubble. Rox on a 1v1 opportunity, not pressure quick enough, but that passed the game. Well read by 7. That's going to allow the turnover. Nice clear there finally. Again, Jokr not allowing any turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, a couple of missed offensive opportunities for Jokr in this round as well. However, they're also recovering the disc faster even after the clears. That's kind of the inverse issue, where even when Jokr is making mistakes, they still make up for their mistakes a tiny bit quicker.
Absolutely. Now game gonna go for a pass onto Ryan. It's a 1v1 opportunity.
Whoa!
But nonetheless,
wow,
gonna be a cut pass onto Kong.
Oh, that was perfect. What if you're the goalie, you're thinking a shot, but no, that was absolutely a lead right to a fast cutting Kung. But arrived right in time for the basically no chance to save that that close to the rim.
I don't know about you, but I didn't even see that coming.
I did, but you know, historically, I'm always one to look for the pass before the shot. So, you know.
I mean, knowing Ryan, he season 1 he didn't pass it ever. So, but nonetheless,
Call-outs.
Game for two more points for Jokr.
All right, and with that, I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but just a couple of those minor things could be so very close. That's why Jokr is dangerous. Likewise, on the other side of the pond, you know, you have Team Gravity, who's had that undefeated season here so far as well, much like last season, where they're the same kind of way. they're retaining, defending back-to-back for a reason with these championships, because they just know how to execute wonderfully. But that's a nice executed defensive play from Zux, and maybe a deep heave into the goal. Wow, H Money.
Nice shot there, just barely on the mark. You could see Rox was trying to attempt a save, but all he needed is one more pull to save that disc. But nice placement by HM Money. I think if he went for the center of that goal, it would have been saved.
Yeah, Matt had no room for error at that point, so well done to cut it within 5. Minding you that this Jokr team is a team who has mercied multiple master teams all throughout this season. Anytime you have someone able to compete with them in single digits, that's impressive enough, because they are so huge in the firepower. So 7, I mean, both rounds thus far have been right within reach.
Now here Kung for Jokr is just trying to bait out a player here, trying to bait out Elusive here, just waiting for his options, and now actually he's going to opt for a back pass here. Now 2 players way too pushed off for 7. That's going to allow Ryan here to play on the wall here, looking for a cut pass, not really being allowed. So nice recovery by 7 there. They actually, 2 players that are now Elusive again, trying to bait out that pass. Is able to get a pass, and now Rox and Kung here passing it back and forth here, trying to bait out that player, trying to punch out, but Elusive putting some great pressure. But Game there on the steal, and Citizen again on the re-steal.
So many steals, and able to concentrate enough to focus on that disc, not get too caught up in the brawls, and give yourself a chance to cause a turnover. There it is. Some leeches coming in though from Game, able to get there a little faster, and good discipline not to get stunned as well. Sending it over to Kung, knew where to put that. Pass forward to Ryan. Ryan's going to eye it down, but defense, 3 players in the goal, therefore 7, as once more we're going to see some Jokr approaches with a great spacing, the great passing, the rebounding, however, H Money there to deny a little bit.
Yeah, excellent save there by Zux. And now tons of punches going around and out. But again, those slaps not being fast enough. That's going to allow Ryan onto Rockside to pass it. But nice pressure from Elusive. But Game here going for a sneaky place onto Kong, who's waiting on the goal to score 2 more points.
Some excellent defense from 7, no matter the results of that one. That's something that teams, I think, whether in Master or lower divisions, you want to highlight that. You want to look back at what they did there. The denial defense, and in terms of being on the receiver before they received the pass. It was only until that last one, that alley-oop dunk, that it kind of got lost from them. But all those other plays, I mean, they were playing them tight and not leaving the receiver room to actually make another play. So that was well-executed defense.
Yeah, absolutely. But unfortunately, there again, Jokr with a nice punch. It's going to make a loose. This Citizen missing the disc there. And that's going to allow Rox to pass it onto Kung here. And now Jokr on the bubble again. Going to go for the reset here. Now with 2 minutes and 45 seconds. A 7-point lead is quite comfortable right now.
Yeah, and with the time on the clock being what it is, I can expect here, I mean, if more points go in, Jokr, all the better for Jokr. But at some point there, Zux with a clutch again. At some point here, if they don't get acting fast for 7, they're going to be in trouble of a little bit of stalling again. So let's see what they do, how they react. Citizen eyeing down the goal. Going to take a bold shot and make that bold shot. It's a 4-point match.
Yeah, nice shot by Citizen there to recognize that Rox accidentally, I think he went away a little bit too far up trying to defend that goal, and that was enough for Citizen to shoot a nice 3-pointer. And now it is still a 4-point game. They're very much back in this game with 2 minutes to go.
All right, so back into the joust. Jokr, I'm really curious. Oh, what a steal! If that shot was made, that would have been immense. But just the smallest angles to make that one will cost that opportunity. But they're going to try and recover with some slaps into the midfield. 7 is back at the offense.
Game being surprised by Elusive's aggressiveness. Elusive is known to play very far back, so it definitely took him by surprise here. Going for a nice bounce pass onto Kung, who has a free 3-pointer, and is going to take it and denying, again, a tall order, 7 points with around 1, and they're going to have around 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Yeah, that is a big buffer here for Jokr. Important to score that with the time being, again, what it is. So this puts them in position where for 7, as aggressive as they have been, they somehow have to be even more aggressive and cause some quick ones and get some quick scores.
Yeah, nice relay play by 7 is going to get it all the way down here. Citizen waiting for his teammates to come down the field. A nice back pass there. Now with all his players set, they all have to do is slow down. But Game just providing a lot of chaos, able to recover the disc single-handedly for Jokr. A nice pass onto Kung is going to clear all the way down. But HM Money in the recovery being immediately pressured is going to go for a clear.
Okay, and Ryan, well, retains it. A shot here could probably ice it, and we'll be reaching that territory soon. Citizen, knowing that the time is not conducive to all too much, is going to fling that, but Game is there to recover. And with 33 seconds left, it is looking out of the books, likely for that comeback. But man, oh man, Jokr showing why they are the absolute most dangerous team here in North America, and Seven showing why this match was so hyped and why the expectations were so high.
Yeah, well played by Seven. There was, unfortunately, it came down to a lot of 50-50 situations, and Jokr getting the best out of it this round. So hopefully here we'll see them in the finals, maybe, as as we close out the season in a good game.
All right, and with that, I mean, look, that one delivered. I know we didn't get the 3 rounds, but Seven, the entire time, they competed there with Jokr. And you can only imagine the momentum going into the next few weeks and the finals and so on and so forth. Anything can change, and especially in the context of those long form, all day long cups. Anything can happen. We saw this last year with some teams being kind of dark horses. Seven is one to watch out for. Jokr, though, doing what they do and executing it professionally, as MattMeeko was mentioning and Kung was mentioning in the interviews. So with that, I'm going to hand it off to Matt. I've actually got to go to Channel 2 to cast some more matches, but I'll leave you guys in good hands. And yeah, thanks for joining, but Matt, to you.
Thanks, Palidore. That round from Jokr was a lot different from their first round. It seemed like they bought everything together, and the possession game was key. Skinny, you said earlier that you were there while Jokr was reviewing video on Seven, and that seemed to really help. They were reading their joust plays perfectly multiple times. It just made Seven turn the disc right over, and they were putting pressure right back onto Seven.
If you ask me, I honestly think if they were able to create more plays, that's going to create a lot more trouble for Jokr there. They were able to get it down a few times, but they were running basically the same play, and I think that was a problem for Seven tonight.
Yeah, and though, if you are Seven, though, you have some good things to take away from this game. Jokr is a team that can score heavily offensively. They actually average 18.5 points per game. So though Seven was pinned in their zone for a long time, their bubble defense kept the score down pretty good, only allowing, if I'm not mistaken, that second round 13 points and 11 in the first round. So they played Jokr defensively better than most teams.
Yeah, absolutely. Historically, one of the closer games that Jokr has played. So nonetheless, Seven did a pretty good job, all things considered. So hopefully as we see them fight it out, hopefully in the finals or in the brackets, we'll see if Seven has come up with other great ideas to maybe take it on Jokr.
Yeah, they're going to have to look at the offensive side of the game for that, as they only scored 14 points. So that's something they're going to have to fix for the next time they play Jokr, maybe in the finals, or maybe even earlier.
Absolutely. And as we say that, cameraman, do we have any other games coming up on? Thank you, cameraman. So yes, coming up, we do have Caption here casting on VRML Channel 1, so stay tuned. We are going to be streaming 4 Kings versus Ethereal, so that's going to be a very exciting game. So guys, please stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Thank you to MattMeeko, Palidore, and Noon on the cameras. I've been your caster, Skinny. I'll see you right back.
And welcome back, everybody, back to another match. My name is Caption, and joined with me is KitKatastrophe, and on the cams, Mr. Newton Dad, for this great game, 4K versus Ethereal, another one of these top-level master games coming on tonight, and a big one as well. These two teams, both pretty even in the standings. It should be a close game. How is it going, by the way, KitKatastrophe? I'm
going pretty good. I mean, I wasn't expecting to cast again this week, so super hyped to be able to cast, especially a Master Tier game, and I'm super hyped for this game, and I'm absolutely so happy to be back. And it's going to be a great one at that.
Yeah, of course. And again, both teams been super close. For Kings starting to make a rise back up the boards as well. A little bit early, would say season, but more like an early stint struggle for them, but now finding themselves high up here. And with the last couple of weeks rolling around, these positions could be a fight for who's going to play who in the seedings for the finals.
It definitely will be, and I'm so excited to see how it comes out. And it definitely will be interesting for sure.
And, for Kings going with Rosie again, someone we've seen a lot throughout this stint as well. Sometimes go cruising the usual pick, but Rosie been doing absolutely phenomenal. Well, I'm here, chat. How's it going? I'm happy to see everyone pretty much sticking back from that great Jokr in 7 game. Really close 7, doing a good job, giving us a little preview of what we can find in the finals. But we are going to start getting counted down here for 4K versus Ethereal.
I can't wait to see who wins this joust, and definitely... Oh, voice crack, sorry about that.
And Ethereal looked like they went for a backwards launch, able to get that one off. A good pass to the backboard, but triple ding. Gonna be going out, so not gonna get a goal there. It's gonna be recovered over by 4 Kings. Andy gonna be able to get that one cleared out. Nice boost following that open goal for a few seconds. And of course, anyone on that team's not gonna miss that. So Chrome bringing up 3-0 early on.
Definitely a great play there, able to get that lead. It is interesting to see how these teams are playing, maybe a little bit of nerves. It is a big game. I know I'm a little bit nervous myself as I'm coming back in here. It is a great just there by Ethereal. See Jason now with that disc, looking for a bounce pass there. What a pass and a pass back. Able to shake off that defense and get it past them. Great passing plays here by Ethereal. Looking to pass it downfield. It is just missed and it is going to bounce loose. Stacks coming in from both teams and Ender able to get a hand on it first.
Yeah, good job there by 4K, beating out all the stuns, and Ender able to bring this one all the way down. As a player all the way down here as well, it's going to be Rosie Hope looking at these crosses. Great defense by Ethereal, so she's going to get this one off the Chrome, back to the backboard, and a good reset all the way down to Andy. Ender alone over on the shield, but the ding going to be coming out, but a great play by Chrome to try and get back to this disc, and he's going to find it.
Rosie Hope now with the disc, looking for that pass option, potentially taking a goal. A miscommunication there, and it is intercepted by Ethereal. Tapped out, and a great stack there to follow up. A great stun out, and Chrome's going to pick it up once again. Looking for options, looking for that pass. Passes it to Ender on the ceiling. Ender is going to pass it down to Andy W, and Andy W is going to slam it in for 2. What a play.
Yeah, and someone who's well known to get those dunks going out even before everyone else tried to copy him. Andy W, the original dunk king, is what I like to go for, and he's going to show it off right there. 5-0 now for 4K, so a decent lead for them early in this game, but Ethereal definitely a team that's going to be able to put some goals on real quick.
It looks like they are trying to bait out that defense here and get around them. And here comes the defense. They are going to get it past, but a miscommunication again. And Chrome going to tap it down. It is bounced loose, and a stack there from Ethereal is able to get onto it first. It getting stuck in that trap area and picked up by Rosie Hope. Rosie Hope now with that disc, looking for that pass down. And Andy W with it now. Stunning out there. What a pass to Ender. Ender now with it, but getting stunned out, and a save from Ethereal.
Yeah, great job by Ethereal there, but unfortunately still not able to find the clear, so Chrome once again going to be able to get that back and passing that one back just to get some more possession time out of it, but a missed pass there, but it's going to be recovered by Ender, who's going to go up for the pass to the cutting Chrome, finding another 2 points. 12, 11, 10, 9. Really solid play there. You'll see that a lot tonight, Chrome.
By 7 here.
going to be Jason able to get that one off to the split. And now it's going to be Mozzie running down. It's going to be single shot, stunning out the goalie. Ethereal going to get their first 2 points on the board there. Great job by Ethereal. Really quick, attacking back just 7 seconds as we are going to get a pause out. Maybe someone crashed. Maybe someone's having a little bit of problems. I think Kit's microphone cut out a second ago, so maybe that pause might be worthwhile even for us over at the casting booth here. Well, she's back. We've seen good plays on both sides. And of course, again, Ethereal going to be having to get out here fast, down just by 5 points, actually. And it's still 6.5 minutes. Just maybe got to get some momentum going on their side. Curious on what the stoppage was for. It could have been maybe for somebody going out. We'll have to find out. I believe Kit is also going to be restarting. Everyone trying to keep warm, boosting back and forth. Exactly what you'd want to be seeing in these times. A little bit of ice maybe coming out as well after 1 goal, but I don't know if we'd be seeing that. Again, already coming to the board, Chrome doing a really good job in the midfield for 4K, able to save a lot of these interceptions, or get a lot of these interceptions, sorry, for the clears. Just unfortunately missing the mark just by almost inches getting out of their zone.
It looks like that unpause is going to come, and a good time because my microphone is fixed. Sorry about that. Love when cats decide to sit on the cable.
Are going to go out here. It is going to be 4K with possession, and they're going to be able to pass around. A little bit of miss pass there. Could be an opportunity for Ethereal to come back. That bounce pass, though, almost dangerous for themselves as Ender is able to fight it away and get that one just out of the hands over to Andy, who's going to back this one back up to the middle of the trench, but Chrome not able to find that. Rosie eventually does, however. That's going to be sent all the way over to Andy. Ender coming out with a big dunk there as well. Good recovery there coming out for 4K, and that's going to be Andy finding Ender, and Ender, of course, going in for a dunk of his own, bringing that lead up 9-2, as we are going to have Ethereal once again going back on that offensive joust, looking to see what they can get going as they're going to get this one over to Single. Single looking for some options. He's just going to walk it up and not under any pressure, as Jiggy doing a good job at that side field, getting something going, but the boost going to be going now, but Single shot still taking it all the way, but not able to find the back of the goal. It's just going to be hitting off the post as it just launches itself back in the midfield, available for anyone to collect.
It is single shot now with that disc, looking for that pass option. It is going to come down there to see Jason, and I've got a bit of lag here, so I'm just going to have to restart my game.
We are going to get that one over Ender. It's going to be Chrome now coming all the way down the field, able to find it, putting that lead up 11-2. That bounce doing wonders over for 4K once again, 5 meters away as well. So 11-2, the lead going in. And again, Ethereal looking to maybe find some pressure going in here. It looks like 4K doing a really good job controlling the midfield so far this game, as Jason gonna walk up a little bit, get that one just shortly over to Moz. He's gonna be able to find single shot across, boost coming in big, but Jiggy gonna be able to get that one back over to single shot. A little bit of back and forth action going on. Back over to Jason, and there's a goal we're looking for. Great play coming out from Jiggy to get that one all the way up to Jason, who's just hiding on that shield. Bring it in, put it in the 5-hole for 4K. Again, bring that lead just down 11-4, so definitely still playable here for Ethereal to come in.
Four Kings definitely coming out stronger here. And, oh, what a joust there. A great steal. And they are going to slam it into that top pocket. What a play there by Ethereal. Definitely a way to get their momentum back. And a potential comeback we see here, as they are only within 2 goals.
Yeah, bringing that one down to 5 points. Really important for this part of the game. Was getting a little bit more worried if 4K was able to buy a little bit more clock. But 5 points, definitely something looking really good here now for Ethereal, as Chrome going to be getting that one over to Ender and finding almost someone down low, but Fortunately, Andy not able to collect it.
It is still, however, going to be recovered there by Ender. Ender was someone on his tail, but able to get it to Chrome. Chrome now with the disc, but maybe losing tracking there. A great pass up to Rosie. Rosie now with it, going to look for that pass. Passing it up there is... It is going to go to... sorry, I cannot deal with this lag today. Ping is being an interesting thing.
Ping's always fun. Not only affects, of course, the game, but started to be a couple of seconds behind on the action, especially when we're getting game going this fast as we see possession changing over once again with all the boosts coming out, but Andy's somehow going to find that one down, and Jiggy going to be able to get that one, but the pouncing off the block as Chrome might be looking, he could be dealing with something again here, but single shot able to find the disc with Ender falling all the way back over to the goal. Going to be able to get that cross just out of the reach of C. Jason, just to get recovered there. Back by Ender to clear it.
And it will be a great intercept there. And Mozzie with the disc looking for a clear downfield, but it does bounce off some geometry. But recovered is... It is recovered and passed downfield. And what a save there. And it is really back and forward. Able to get it the whole way down is Four Kings, looking to take it into that goal. And a slam there by Chrome.
And Chrome, another player just going to get some dunks going, as we see right there. Grabbing onto the goal and just tilting his sticks forward, finding another dunk. 13-6, going to be around a minute and a half when they get out of these tunnels. So Ethereal maybe looking to get something gone quick here.
Great pass down there, but the defense able to cover it amazingly. A great stun out there, and Ender is able to pick it up to Chrome now. Chrome with the disc, looking for that pass down to Andy. Andy going to look for that pass back. It is going to fall back into the hands of Rosie. Rosie going to get it down to Andy W. Andy W now with a pass off. A great passing play there, and a cut by Chrome to finish it off with a slam dunk.
Yeah, and putting that one 15-6, the time just slowly crawling out here for Ethereal. But of course, no matter how far you're down, even if there's no chance to win, you won't see either of these teams stop. They want these goals to go into the next round and get something going, as C. Jason here just going to hold on to it, maybe just playing for another goal before the time stoppage is arrived.
I think they were trying to bait out the defense there a little bit to give them a bit of a breather in that back half. Mozzie looking for that pass across, and it does get back into the hands of GL Graham. GL Graham going to pass a single shot. Single shot is going to tap it out, but it does hit off some geometry. The disc is still loose. Not either team able to get a hand on it, but Rosie going to be able to recover it now. Looking for that clear out. Potentially picked up there by Ender. It is in that top trap area. Ender now with that disc. Looking for options. Going to look for that pass across there to Chrome. Chrome now with it can pass to Ender. Ender going to do a little bit of a duck there. Pass it off. Potentially look for some extra points, but the pass is missed. And that will end the round there.
Yeah, and a great round coming out for 4K. Going to take that one 15-6. And mainly just coming down to that possession time actually being completely even. 3 minutes and 1 second both. For both Ethereal and 4K. Actually, everything's pretty even. The only thing a little bit more going in 4K's side is going to be stuns. Of course, 42-28. And Chrome, again, 11 points. Doing some work on the offensive side for the side of 4K. But still, man, that mid-line defense coming out from 4K right now is something that's being an absolute threat and a pain for Ethereal to deal with, as most clears are getting out, just kind of getting stopped by a wall in the midfield and getting passed around for an easy goal.
Definitely. I think that Four Kings just have that little bit of an extra edge, able to keep on top of the passing plays, and their defense to offense is amazing, and their passes through the midfield, it is definitely interesting to see. And Dimmy in the chat there reminding us all that May 8th is the Challenger Cup. Go watch it, because it will be a good one. And then we have May 15th and 16th is finals. So definitely going to be something to watch out for. And with that, we are going to end up in this second round.
Both teams coming out hard, but it's going to be the side of Ethereal. Again, winning that first initial joust. They were able to score on it last time as they're going to get that one passed, but unfortunately, just off the mark, it's going to be Rosie Hope collecting that one as she gets that one down to the bottom. Ender now trying to get that one cleared all the way down, successfully going to find the back of the arena, but the rebound going into Jiggy's hand just for a second, but it looks like 4K going to be able to get 2 points converted here as Ender putting that one into the back of the goal. 2-0 here for 4K.
Definitely a great way to start the round after finishing that round out strong. They are going to have the just advantage here by Ethereal, and it will be interesting to see how they change up their strategy from that last round to this round.
Definitely going a lot quicker there initially, but it's going to be a good read by the stack of Chrome and Andy W, as Chrome's going to get Andy sent a little forward, but single shot able to read it off Chrome's hand. Mozzie now going to get that one dump down. Can we see it on target? Just a little bit off to the side, so Chrome able to boost back, react to that one, but back into the hands of single shot. Who's going to get that one up to see Jason, but just digging it off the post. Jiggy able to rebound it, but not going to be able to get it all the way. Ender going to be able to get this one cleared out into the midfield where C. Jason's going to be able to find that one, but a good stun coming in from Andy.
It is going to bounce off the shield there, but some lucky bounce off some Geo to keep it where it is, and able to pick it up now. Going to Juke around that player. Going to go for a reset pass there to Rosie Hope. Rosie now with that disc. She is going to look out to bait out some defenders, potentially try and get an open pass, but a great steal there from Mozzie. Mozzie going to throw it up into that top trench. It is going to bounce loose. It will be a stack race, and Four Kings able to get their stack back first, but a great stun out, a great pass, and a great shot.
See Jason able to find that far pocket on the goalie by a great backstack. It was a little bit of a race, and it looked like they were going the exact same speed, but able to find the stun there was Jiggy just off that side, getting that one over the shield. Again, fantastic pocket by C. Jason, able to tie this game up at 2 apiece.
And it is interesting to see how they are going here with that joust. They did bait out those defenders, looking for that pass, but does bounce loose. Falls into their hands, a single shot, going for that reset pass to see Jason. A great clear downfield there, but it is able to be scooped up by Four Kings. Mozzie now with that disc, looking to dance around the defenders there. Great pass off, a potential long shot. It is low. It will be one of the Ethereal players to get there first, just tapping it out, but Andy W with the pickup.
Yeah, great try there by C. Jason. Almost got the slap in the direction he wanted to, but wasn't able to quite find it, as Chrome just going to get a little bit of a walk up here. It has a lot of space to play around with, as C. Jason kind of creeping on him, but not able to get there in time. Ender now has Rosie cutting, but he's going to go for the shot himself, finding another 2 points, making this one 4-2 in the favor of 4K.
It definitely is a closer round this round, with just over 6.5 minutes left as they come out of the tunnels here. Ethereal do need to step up their game if they want to win this round.
Yeah, and again, Ethereal, we've seen them go a little bit quicker on the QB round last time, slowing it down, still getting that stack in, but unfortunately, single shot not able to find the pass. It's going to be Ender just shooting this one down as this boost going to come in. Rosie Hope able to take control, finds the three-pointer, but the post finds the disc, as Ender now takes back control of it, able to get that one down over back to Rosie, who has a couple of people on her defending, but it's going to be Chrome getting the pass, and Chrome now trying to get that one up, but just missed out of the hands of Ender, who's once again able to recover it, but a great steal coming out from Jiggy, and 4K once again going for a shot, but the post going to be in the way once again. Chrome now trying to get possession, but hitting it off Ender's head as they're able to get the slap across. Back down to the side of Ethereal. It's going to be C. Jason fighting for it, but Andy going to be getting away from everybody and just dunking it away as well. Going to force this game 6-2. 4K taking another, not really commanding lead, but close enough to it the way the momentum is going.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's going to be Ethereal once again over on the QB joust. C. Jason gonna have control, just waiting for some defense to maybe bite, but patience is gonna be there from 4K as well. They are up by 2 goals at this point, but it's gonna be Ethereal able to get that one across to single shot. who's then going to back the one just slightly out once again and back over to single shot. Good back and forth play in the tunnels. The single shot going to be able to find that one across, but Andy W, great coverage trying to get that one across the midfield. Not able to find it. It's going to be Jiggy now getting that one up to Mozzie. Always dangerous on these 1v1s, but gives it back over to Jiggy, who's got to find the top corner, making this game 6-4.
11, 10.
I think I may have lost my casting partner. I know she said she was struggling with the ping. So it could be something along those courses, but we're still in the game. It's going to be 4K now. Rosie on the QP, getting that one over to Chrome, trying to get that one up high, but a great read there by Ethereal. Ender still able to recover, get that one down to Andy, but see Jason just going to get there in the nick of time and trying to get that one cleared out, but not quite through. Again, just millimeters off where it would bounce more in their favor. But Rosie now able to get this one down across and not able to find the pass successfully, but Ender, great job getting the leech and the steal there as Andy W is able to get a 3-on-1 opportunity. It's going to be Rosie Hope right to Chrome, right to the back of the goal. Going to be an 8-4 lead once again here for 4K.
They definitely know how to respond in the offensive and defensive situations. They are just on top of those passes and absolutely able to get on top of it and get those intercepts to get those goals.
Yeah, and both teams actually right now doing a very good job at able to find these passing lanes and covering them up here as Mozzie gonna go for the shot himself onto Rosie Hope there, finding that far corner and able to find 2 points. So this lead now move to only 2 points.
That was a great shot there. I think Rosie just got drawn forward a little bit there and left it open to get that extra bit of space to get that goal.
Back down it goes. Andy W going to be able to get that one over to Ender. Boost coming in though. He's going to be able to get this stun onto JL, but Andy trying to get back to Ender, not able to get the pass fantastically over to him as Mozzie is going to be able to get the stun off, but not the clear. Unfortunately, just going to be bouncing back to the middle, but see Jason going to be there for the clear back. Great boost going to come in. Mozzie for the 3, going to put this lead up and cancel lead by 4K. It's going to be a 9-8 game now going for Ethereal.
What a great play there, and Ethereal are up for the first time in this game. Are we going to see a round 3 here, or is 4 Kings going to respond even stronger?
Yeah, of course, 4 Kings, still 2.5 minutes to play with. And they're going to try to get this one out strong as they're going to get that one up to Ender, who's just going to slowly take it back. Just wait for this defense to commit. Get that one across to Rosie Hope, who's now going to walk up a little bit more. Defense not playing too far out. She drags both of them out. Got to get that one over to Andy. Back up to Ender, who's going to come down with the finish there. 10-9 now for 4K. So retaking that lead, which is a trend I think we are going to see switch quite a bit right now.
I definitely think we are going to see a change in lead back and forth here. It is a 1-point game with just under 2 minutes to go.
Jason again trying to take that one slow. A little bit of double pack play. We got to see Jason trying to disrupt Ender, but it's going to be a great pass across, just unfortunately out of the hands of Mozzie. And the quick boost here in response by 4K, but a great job by Mozzie to just abandon off of that and get that one sent all the way down with that great stack here for Ethereal, but a greater stack for 4K as Ender going to be able to find that one all the way down.
It is now in that bubble. It is a stack race. Ethereal getting back there first. A great pass out there. Looking to use the other player as a way to get an anchor to get that clear, but a great steal from 4K. Able to take it into that bubble. That headbutt save. But Rosie Hope able to pick it up and slam it in for 2.
Single doing absolutely everything he could in goal. Able to find the headbutt save there. A great job by Single and a great job by Andy as well to find that shot. He was covered by quite a few people, so now taking 3 more points to get back tied up for Ethereals. We have a 3-point lead for 4K as they're going to try to look for some passes here, but gonna maybe just find the hands of Chrome, but a good stun by Ender, but a better stun by Mozzie, and Chrome once again finishing that one off, able to get that one just clear to the midfield.
It is in that midfield, but Ethereal able to pick it up first. They're going to need to score fast here. They will need that 3-pointer. Who is going to get to that disc first? It looks to be Ender. Ender's going to clear it downfield. A great slap back there. It is stuck in that trap. Who's going to get there first? It will be Mozzie. Mozzie now with that pass to C. Jason. C. Jason looking for that pass down to single shot to Mozzie, and looking for that pass to GL Graham there. They do need that 3, looking for that pass back, but a great play by Four Kings. That stun of the pass and clear it out. They are going to take it in too.
And that is going to be 4K taking the sweep there. A good second match and a good first match. But we're still doing all good. Final score going to be ending up 12-9 in the favor of 4King for that second game.
Definite good read of that last situation there by Four Kings, able to stun out that pass and get that disc out so that didn't give Ethereal a chance to score there. What a play by both teams. It was an incredible game here.
Yeah, good job for sure, making sure this one is close. And of course, you can see the stats on your screen there. It's going to be Chrome leaving today with 13 points and Ender with 8. So great games all around for everybody. I think that's going to do it for us here at for this game, at least. I apologize, as I believe there should be a couple other games coming up very shortly. I'm not too sure who's going to be playing. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this one up real quick. Again, thank you all for tuning in, and please continue to stay tuned in as we have a couple more games coming up for you. My name is Caption. Joined with me on the desk was KitKatastrophe, and over on cams was Newton's dad. Thank you all for joining. Have a good night.
Hello and welcome back to VRML 1. We have another game for you, not a master tier, but teams who are trying to break through. Worst against Rush. And this is going to be a good one. With me on cams is the Southern Tech Slinger, Newton Dad, here all night. Can't be possible without him. Different casting crews, but the cams man is here to stay. So huge shout out to him. I'm your host, Luke, one UC, whenever it all works. And potentially someone will be joining me here, but we might have some tech issues, so we will let you know if someone else will be here too. But man, what a game between these two teams. Verst is coming off a win, ranked 23 right now, but then they have won 4 of their last 5 games. On the flip side, we have Rush, the fan favorite, coming off a win as well, ranked 21. They've only won 3 of their last 5 matches, but I did get a chance to talk to both these teams before the game, and they had to say this. First, I talked to Swan. Swan said, you know, lots of people doubted us winning against Kraken. They were right, but it was a close match. If our Kraken match is close, I believe we can take Rush. And that is exactly what they're looking to do here today. On the flip side, we have Rush, the fan favorite, all your connoisseur votes. We are going to make sure we get the points as well. Do you want me to do that, Newton, or shall I? All right, I'll do that just here in just a second. On the flip side, we have Rush. I talked to Salty Raccoon, the team captain from them, saying they're just trying to shake off the rust after our break following the Challenger Cup. Verst is a formidable opponent, but from the looks of it, 50 people agree with me. So when I say that will end up top, we will. So putting down the shade is Rush, and I certainly expect them to have a good game. But yeah, 4 Kings, I believe, won. Okay, cool. I will poke them. You poke them for the ready up. Okay, great. Wonderful. So, predictions is on its way. Who will win this match? Let me know in chat, and let me know with your channel points. Will it be Verst or Rush? No Rush, as I'm going to make it a minute. I'll make it 30 seconds, because we are just waiting on this ready up. So, start prediction. Got it. All right. So let me know what you think. Let me know with your points. Let me know where your money is. Put your money where your mouth is coming into this match. If you're not following us already, make sure to follow us on Twitter, EchoArena_VRML. You can do that and see whenever we go live, anytime, anywhere, any place, as well as on our Discord. So make sure you're joined there. Join our community. Have a good time. Have some fun. But we are going to have a good one in this matchup. On the flip side, you know, make sure to thank all our sponsors. Links are in the description as well. It is ProTube VR, Asterion Products, Fixed Gaming, VR Cover, HyperX, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net. So huge shout out to all of them making it possible, but huge shout out to all of you spending your time watching this game we all know and adore. Echo Arena, as the pings are out, I'm going to message you on Discord just to make sure. They got the message on Oculus rather, because sometimes teams don't see the pings fast enough for my impatient brain. But you know what? Better or worse, I am going to message them on Discord or Oculus, sorry, to see if they're just waiting for the heck of it or if they're just like going back and forth. I'm not sure. Anyway, go be more vocal for Verst, so I get more money, says Pawn Stream. Currently, 100% of the votes are for Rush. There is a few points for Verst, but currently the odds are 260 to 1 for Rush. So not a good look if you are a Verst fan. But we are gonna get this game started. Here we go. Round 1 joust. It's going to be neutral, Verst or Rush. Who's going to get there first? Let's find out. One person did, but I don't think one person did vote Verst, but here we go. Who is going to get it? Also, huge shout out to these teams waiting for us to start. It's going to be a pretty neutral joust. Technically, it is won by Verst, and Verst is going to get the pass up. Can he find the back of the net? No, they can't. Yes, they can. Alduin putting it in 2. Only took 9 seconds to do so. Verst taking early lead. Wow, what a game early on here. for none of these teams directly in the running for the Challenger Cup. With the series of very fortunate events, they technically could break into the top 4. Rush more so than Versed, as they are ranked 11th overall in the ladder, which makes them 21st, in this thing. You get what I mean. Anyway, they are looking to take this lead right back as they are setting up here on offense. Tantrum over to Snowy Fox, back to Tantrum deep, but no, Lipo is going to leap into the way, and it's going to go back into the midfield, as it is going to get picked up by the stack back. Tantrum once again keeping on this offense now, down to Bartstar bouncing high. That's almost a goal. That is! They missed it, but maybe it was intentional. I'm not quite sure. Bartstar 3 points on the net. Rush take a lead.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Man, back and forth early game, especially exactly what I was to expect coming into this matchup. Especially only a minute in, there's already 5 points across both teams scored. So fingers crossed it'll be a high-scoring game, maybe even around 3. We'll see. As Bartstar is going to walk it down the other way. Bartstar into the hands of Snowy Fox. Snowy Fox on him. Salty Raccoon on Snowy Fox, ready for the re-grab, but they're not going to use it. Tantrum, though, picks up the disc. Just takes time. All day, all night. He will wait, as he does have the clock advantage, time advantage, as he is a point ahead. His team is rushes, but Bartstar working his magic, juking on the ceiling, going for the reset pass now to Tantrum. Tantrum takes a look, back to Bartstar. Bartstar shoots it in for 2. 5-2 is the score. Rush take a 3-point lead.
12, 11, 10.
Snowy's back, says Boston. 1989. Was he gone for a while? Is he doing okay? I hope so. I want everyone to do okay here. Stay safe out there, folks. But here we go. Versed is trying to do their best, as they are going to try to score some points here on the board. Swan doing some jukes, as he is going to get stunned for his efforts. But Alduin now has a couple options to pass, but Salty Raccoon's catching up. That 4.7 versus 5 meters a second speed advantage is definitely bigger when it's slowly getting inching downfield. But Lipo's looking to get some points on the board. Cut pass, but no, Tantrum's there to intercept. He's going to go back down at the midfield, though. And it's free. So Stack Race is going to come through, and it's going to get picked up by Salty Raccoon, keeping this offensive pressure up as they are going to turn it around. Rather breaking out. I got confused by sides here for a second. Snowy Fox now up to Tantrum. Tantrum across to Salty Raccoon. Just taking the time. As once again, they do have the time advantage on their side. They don't have to score. They can wait all night, all day, all this round 1 until their opponents pressure them. And that's what they're going to do. So 2 people are caught back. That's a cut pass, and that's a shot. Slamming it in the upper pocket. What a play. 5-point lead now from Rush.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Newton Dad whispering in my ear, saying that Rush is in no rush tonight. Absolutely Jokr of a man. I wish you guys could hear him, but unfortunately he's just the ever so awesome cameraman, doing a great job here tonight. But it is going to be now in Salty Raccoon in no rush, and he's going to get stunned, as it is going to go right back where it came from, back into the midfield. I don't call that the neutral zone, but that's going to dodge around 2 stuns, or potential stuns rather, as it is going to be in the hands of Tantrum now. Tantrum not getting the pass he wanted, though. It's going to get picked up by Lipo. Lipo going back downfield. And it's going to go back into the hands of Alduin, who is looking to get some pressure on the board. But no, Bartstar is going to go for the reset pass. Well, this is going well, says Gunny Saw. Easy claps, says Boston, and says Frydash. I certainly agree. There's lots of time left in this game. And both these teams are looking good. It's a close game, can go either way, so it's too early to call it. And that's going to be a long shot, but it's going to find a 3. Yes, it will! Snowy Fox extending their lead to 8 points.
12, 11, 10,
Man,
9.
Rush is looking dominant. Maybe they were in no rush because they have the time advantage, but they're in a rush to score more goals as they put another 2 on the board. Great team play from them, as it is going to go downfield, but not all the way. Now Lipo will pick it up to try to finish the job, but no, it's not the clear he was looking for. Instead, it's going to get turned over. Bartstar now with the disc, going low, as he's going to get stunned for his efforts. But so is Neferich, as it's going to go back now. Tantrum. Low across. Snowy Fox. Snowy Fox ducks one. Back to the stack. Good job from them catching that disc. Bartstar and Salty Raccoon. They're doing some like weird Jokr train on the floor thing. I don't know what that was, but it worked. Good reset pass to Tantrum. Tantrum just waiting. Going up to Salty Raccoon. Salty Raccoon looking. Time is on his side. Getting pressured. Dipsy Doodle and Windmill, and it's in for 2. 12-2 now. Salty Raccoon puts another 2 points. 3 meters out. Man, what a game. We do have some solid Rush fans in the chat here. Boston saying Rush only in 21st because Snowy hasn't been playing well. They're sure as heck looking good today. Should be top 5. Well, you know what? The dream is still technically alive if they are, if everything goes favorably for them and the teams ahead of them that lose, they could potentially be into the Challenger Cup. But, I mean, I don't really think that's doable, but it's certainly possible. Earlier today's Technique did play against Hivemind, and they did the W. They were lost, rather. Technique did. As that shot's not going to find the back of the net, but the bubble's still here. It's going to be Lipo. Lipo getting the 2. Good job from him. 12-4 now is the score with a 8-point lead for Rush. But as I was saying, Technique was seeded 5th, and they lost. So if the other teams that are like between 5, or rather 15th and 20th, don't have very good games today and games next week, potentially, we could see Rush in the running. I don't think so, though, but it's potential. It's an opportunity. So, Boston, there's hope for you. But anyway, he's going to go back, and it's going to bounce high into the hands of Snowy Fox. Snowy Fox, though, just chilling, just taking his time. Going to go a pass up now. 2:45 now on the clock. That's going to actually go past everyone, and the stack's going to come through. They're going to get a leech, though. Great work from Alduin, getting the stun on one and leeching the other. Absolutely stopping that rotation and getting a disc in his hand. But that's going to be a bounce shot. That's not going in, though, but that's going into the hands of his teammates, who's going to get a bounce shot of their own, but Tantrum saving it. What a beauty on the back line, as this is going to be Lipo going down, cutting low, but Tantrum, once again, getting an interception and putting it back in the midfield. But now it is going to Bartstar. Bartstar low bounce shot pass? Not quite sure. It wasn't what it wanted, I'm sure. As he is going to get stunned going for the cut. And Swan's going to intercept it, go back in the neutral zone. But man, what a great play from Rush on the defense there. Still 2 minutes on the clock. It's an 8-point game. That almost bounced in. And that certainly would have helped them. But if they score right now, it's a different game. But no, they're not. It's going to get intercepted by Snowy Fox, turned over rather, and all the way back into the orange half. How long until the Challenger Cup gun? You saw, yeah, Boston's right. There's going to be 2 more games this week because this is the last week of the season. I believe there will be no challenge matches. So after today, after this game, there is literally only 1 more game here in North America and EU. Or rather, there's 1 more game, yeah, in both divisions. There's some Oceanic games as their day ends Monday technically, but that's going to be another 2 points on the board. Rush put it in, 14-4, 10-point lead now. But yeah, there's only 2 more games for all the teams. If you're a Huron team, there's only 2 more games for you for the rest of the season. Then there'll be a little bit of a break before season 4. Not sure how long that's going to be yet. But remember, put this date in your calendars. May 8th is, I know we've been saying it all night, or at least I imagine we've been saying it all night. I certainly have. Where we are going to have the Challenger Cup. We're going to be casting every single game in one day, May 8th, both EU, NA, and then in OCE as well. So make sure you are there. But they're going to maybe score 2, but no Tantrum. What a save from him. As it's going to go all the way back out and not picked up by anybody. It's still bouncing free, but it's going to get picked up by Swan, not stopping this offensive pressure. But that pass is not good. It's going to get intercepted by Snowy Fox, turned over, and the stacks are coming through. Defensive stacks, though. Lipo gets stunned, though, for his efforts. Snowy Fox is going to maybe try to hit a long 3. No, there's a goalie in net. So it's going to go back up to Bartstar. 20 seconds now on the clock. They have time to score, or they're just going to bait up out a defender. They're going to do that and maybe score. Cut pass. It's good for 2. 16-4. 12 seconds left. That's down 1. Wow. Dominance from Rush. Absolute dominance. That's it. That's all. Round 1 is over. 12-point lead dominating from Rush.
That's the end of
Say again.
round.
All right. Sorry, there was some whisperings in my ear, but apparently they were just whisperings. It was certainly a good round from Rush. But as I was saying, May 8th is the Challenger Cup. That's what these Diamond teams are trying to get into. and the last 2 teams in Master will get relegated to play in it. Every single team will be there, so be there. Watch it. Support. We love the community, and they love, and we, the players and casters, and everybody on the production team, love you right back. So make sure to support and enjoy some epic gameplay, as all our games, for everyone not in High Diamond and the Challenger Cup or Master Tier, our games will be over. But the following weekend, May 15th and 16th, is the one to definitely watch. It is the finals weekend for all teams in Master Tier, including the 2 winners of the previous weekend from the Challenger Cup as well. So make sure to be there or be square. And there is no squares in this game, only circles. So make sure you are going to be there. That didn't make any sense, but whatever. That's fine. I'm just riffing. Here we go. Yeah, let's toggle some standings. We are going to see the standings here coming into this Challenger Cup series, rather. We did see Technique play earlier today. They were ranked 15th, but they got dropped back. Velocity also played, winning their game by just a slight margin. You guys need to watch that VOD. There was a clip where someone scored, I'm not going to say who, I'm not going to spoil it for you, with literally 0.021 seconds on the clock at the end of round 1, tying it, or not tying it, but winning it. So make sure you watch that VOD. That VOD is so spicy. But Velocity looking good, trying to get into the Challenger Cup top 4. Wrath, Gen Z, High Voltage, and Hivemind are there right now. Kraken's also looking to go, but they've had some upset wins, or upset losses, rather. They lost against Technique this week, and that was the last match of the week, I believe. Maybe they had one more. Not sure who they played. But it is currently... oh, you're right. They dropped back. Rush is in 23rd now. Those stats are quickly updating. This is live, so yeah, you're right. Rush that much farther away. Maybe they're out of the running for Challenger Cup this time, but certainly looking good for Season 4. As Boston was saying, you know, trying to, he thinks he's their top 5. So, I mean, I don't know, man. What can I say to that? All that I can say is maybe they are, but time will certainly tell. I'm excited to see these teams in Season 4, as these are definitely going to be the ones that are the biggest contenders if they stay together. Also on the Master Division side, it looks like Aurora and Lumaduty played all their matches. I believe I casted them yesterday. Lumaduty having a pretty good win against Aurora. That was really a big upset one, as Aurora was supposed to come up top, and as far as the fan votes were concerned. But the fan votes don't mean much when it's all left out on the field. Lumaduty getting that win, which doesn't help them that much, but it certainly does help Aurora. As that win may have pushed them out of relegation, but certainly not yet. So these games next week for Aurora are huge of importance to see whether they're going to be in the Challenger Cup relegation matches or not. And they certainly don't want to be, I don't think. Maybe they do. I don't know. But I don't think they would. But we are going to have 4 players back in the server now. So that's the standings. But man, what a game so far from these teams. Rush looking super clean, finding those interceptions, finding those stacks. They're going for the, very smart plays. They're finding the high percentage passes. And that's what we expect to see from teams of this caliber. Verst is looking really good. They're looking to do their best, but they're just not finding each other as much. They're being a little bit sloppy, a little bit panic clears. But, that is really to Rush's credit for having those quick pressure, not really giving Verst a lot of time to think and put things through the board. But hopefully, this technical pause, as there was a disconnect, so I'm only going to assume it was a technical pause, does come through. Lots of things though on the post. You guys can't hear it, I don't think, but very annoying for us. Oh, they can hear it. Oh, what beautiful. They're bored. They're trying to ring the clock, say, let's go. Let's go. Rush wants to take it in 2. But they're having fun at the end of the day. And what can you do about that? That's what we are here for. I do want to point out, what we expect from these teams. But I want to point out Snowy Fox. Boston said, they weren't playing with Snowy Fox earlier. I was like, yeah, whatever. But man, Snowy Fox has turned on this game. He has scored their first goal, the 5th goal, and the 6th goal of this game for a total of 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 points. Does that agree on the scoreboard? I don't know. I don't see it. But I certainly hope so. I hope stats are good. Do they? Yeah, they do. Good. Stats are good. Stats have noticed issues recently, but they look like they are fixed now. So huge shout out to Spark. Make sure you guys are downloading it. ignitevr.gg/Spark, especially in the off season. You know, you're not gonna be able to have these VODs, man. You're not gonna be able to watch your games or watch your scrims or anything like that. But using Spark, you can record your scrims, record a demo file, and rewatch them back. So it's just like you're a spectator, and you can analyze each and every one of you and your team's mistakes, and the other team's mistakes too, so you can really study the game and get really, really good at it, and get better, and break into Diamond, and break into the Challenger Cup, and break into Master Tier, and then you can break Jokr's winning streak, or if you're EU, Team Gravity's winning streak. But you can do that using Spark, so make sure you download it there. Also, more practical, I guess, more feasible things, like if enough people use Spark, and if every team uses Spark, we can maybe implement like automatic score submitting, or other really quality of life features that we otherwise wouldn't be able to use. And if everyone, all the team captains out there, the people on teams, know that storing scores is sometimes really annoying because you don't remember what the score was. I'll just like write it down. But Spark can do that all for you. But everyone needs to download it, so make sure you do. But we are going into round 2. New game, fresh start, maybe mental reset from both these teams. Worst looking to do their best. And let's see if they can, as it is going to be their neutral joust. But it's going to get won by Rush. A very quick joust from them. Only 2 minutes 30 seconds 13, but they are going to convert. Rush, long 3, Salty Raccoon, 21 meters out. 3 points on the board. Only took them 8 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Man, oh man, that's certainly not what you wanted to see if you were cheering for Verst, but lots of time left on the clock. Rush coming out fast, though, saying, we are dominant, we can do this. And Verst is looking to reply, and they hit the post. No! No! Oh, I hate to see it, but it is going to be right back in the hands of Rush. Rush going back downfield. That's a pass. That's a pass. I think that's a pass. Maybe not. Maybe it's clear. Instead, it's going to go into the hands of Nifarich. Maybe it is a pass, but to the wrong team. All the way downfield. Back it goes. It's a stack race. It's picked up. It's a 3. No! Not finding the back of the net. But what a save by Tantrum. Great work on the backline from him. Some beautiful saves. Huge shout out to him. But now Alduin's going for the cut. And Lipo's going to slam it in. But that's the power of these threes, man. Now they do have the joust advantage once again. Rush does for the first time in this round 2. But with that 3, they still have the lead, so they can look to extend it once again to 3 points, or even 4 if they can replicate another 3-pointer. But we're going to find out right now if they can. Tantrum clearing it, but it's going to get picked up by Snowy Fox. He's going to have the stack ready. Going for the reset. Good pass from Tantrum. Good job on him for the backline. I've been saying that all night, but seriously, it's going up to Bartstar. Bartstar getting pressured. Pushes off his attacker. Now down to Snowy Fox. Snowy Fox. Over to Tantrum. Tantrum. Up to Snowy Fox. Snowy Fox. Ooh, maybe a miscommunication there. No one was expecting the pass, it seemed. But now Nifarich is going to intercept it. No, but pass up, pass down, save! Alduin, Nifarich, both of them. Not sure Alduin got the Alduin got the clear nonetheless, but it almost will get picked up by Swan, who is going to put it in for 3. And they're going to take back the lead. 5-3, 2-point game.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7,
Man, what a game. What a back and forth game so far. But Versus looking good. Versus has a 5 points, 5-3. I mean, there's still lots of time left, but they're staying in this one. They're not letting Rush get ahead. Maybe that mental reset really did them a lot of good, and maybe it truly was a mental reset. But no, it's going to get stunned by Tantrum. Tantrum up to Snowy Fox. Snowy Fox taking his time, though. Now, going all the way back. Is going to go down. Is going to go down to... Oh, man, Nifarich intercepts it as it's going to go back to Alduin, going for the clear, but panicking maybe a little bit too much as it hits the Geo. And instead, it's going to get picked up by Bartstar, who's going to go right back where it came from. And now Tantrum, he's going to have it once again. Tantrum up to Salty Raccoon. Salty Raccoon just chilling, just waiting, just moving, grooving to the beat of his own pace. As he is just going to reset. And as we said in the first round, Rush isn't no rush, even with the points disadvantage. They're confident in their skill, they're confident in their game, and they're going to take all the time they need. That's a beautiful long pass, cross pass down to Tantrum. Tantrum up to Snowy Fox. Snowy Fox, that's a shot, but I think he accidentally slapped it out, or maybe it was the goalie saving it. Stun wasn't early enough. Either way, this offense isn't over. Snowy Fox has it. Snowy Fox went for the Jokr train, and it's good. You hate to see it. Tor's score is tied at 5. Rush puts 2 in.
12,
Man.
11, 10, 9,
Man,
8,
oh man.
7, 6,
What a game.
4, 3,
What a game. 5-all. 5 minutes on the clock. Can Rush take this in 2? Is Verse going to make it to round 3? Neferich, what can he do? But it's going to bounce low. It's going to bounce all over the place. It's going to bounce everywhere except where he wants it to go. It's going to go into the hands of Rush. Tantrum. All the way around the field. Going up to Salty Raccoon. Salty Raccoon, high. High into the hands of Swan. Swan, back downfield the other way. The stacks are there. Can they put in a 2? Can they pick up the disc even? No, they're all overshooting it, but eventually he'll be there. Is he going to go for it? Yes, he will, and it's good. 2 more points, 7-5. Verse take back the lead with 5 minutes on the clock.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7,
Man, oh man. What a close game here in round 2. Just Verse looking like a completely different team. Really back and forth games. Passes and shots and just going blow for blow. 3 for 3. And that's really what you want to see, as it is going to be Tantrum going up to Salty Raccoon. Salty Raccoon juking around the post there and puts in the 2. Tying it right back. 7-all.
12, 11, 10,
Wow.
9, 8,
Wow, man. Just wow.
6,
Like, really close game. I completely agree, Gunny Saw. D-Foot, what a game. OT? Man, I hope so. I hope so for OT or round 3. I'll take either or, but Neferich is going to juke around on the Geo. Passing him to Alduin. Alduin going to cross pass. Beautiful pass to Swan. That's what we expect to see from these teams. But that pass, going for the bounce pass instead, but not going to find its mark. But the backline player, Swan's going to catch it right back into his hands. He realizes he is the backline player, so he's not going to go for the reset. Instead, he's going to just take his time. 3:50 on the clock now. Swan waiting for the defender to push, but they're not pushing. They're not biting. Tie game. Neferich, though. Neferich going to get intercepted by Bartstar as the pass back to the neutral, to the nest area. But that stack's going to miss the disc, and it's going to finally get picked up by Salty Raccoon. Salty Raccoon juking on the floor. Jukes out Alduin. Alduin getting stunned by Tantrum, but does he see the guy behind him? Yes, he does. Pass over to Tantrum. Tantrum up to Snowy Fox. Snowy Fox going back to Tantrum, buying lots of time and space for him. 6:15 on the clock now. Baiting around, but gets stunned immediately as Neferich is going to get the not clear, but into the midfield, as it is going to get the job done now. That's a long clear as the defensive rotations are going to come through. They're going to even get the headbutt out. Salty Raccoon's going to pick it up there. Great job from him as it's going to bounce back into the midfield, and they're going to be there to pick it up. Bartstar, that is. Bartstar, long 3, long shot, bounce. No, not in. Swan, though, right back where it came from. Back and forth game so far in this end game for round 2. Rush, everything's on the line. They can take it. They can win this game in 2. Verse are looking to take this game to 3 or maybe even an OT. We're going to find out right now as Salty cuts in. Salty cuts in. Is he going to find a pass? Yes, he is. Over. But no, not good. Snowy Fox getting intercepted by Swan, and it's going to go back into the half of Rush. This is far from over. The Rush long 3. Ooh, intercepted by Snowy Fox. Whew, that was close. That was almost going to be 3 points for Verse, but that's going to get intercepted right back. Snowy Fox is going to clear it downfield. That's not a bounce shot, but that may be a bounce recovery, as they're just going to overshoot it, just barely. Tantrum. You hate to see it, but it is going to get picked up now by Bartstar. Bartstar going low. Let's see what they can do. It is going to go across the field, arena, whatever, as it is going to be into the hands of Salty Raccoon. Salty Raccoon to Tantrum. Trying to pass to Bartstar. Quick passes here, but not slow enough, not accurate enough. But the stacks will be there to recover. They're on the back line. Tantrum now looking the other way. Reset pass. Down low. Snowy Fox. Back with the disc. Up to Bartstar. Across. But no, picked up by Swan. Swan walking it in. Walking it across. Cross pass. Neeferich. Score. No. Post. Oh, yeah, man. It's going to go back, though. This offense isn't over. Alduin down low to Neeferich. Neeferich going to slam it in for 2. 9-7 is the score. Verst take 2.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Oh my goodness. 1 minute on the clock. Rush needs to score a 2 for OT or a 3 to take the lead right here, right now. They're going to be looking to do that. They do not want to see a round 3. As it's going to go deep in the zone. That's a better dribble. Can they do it? They're going to score. No, they're going to go for the pass. Snowy Fox gets it done. Ties the game 9-9. 40 seconds on the clock. Will be 30 by the time they grab the disc. Oh no, will be like 20 by the time they grab the disc again. And man, oh man, maybe, D-Foot, we can see an OT. Maybe. Knock on wood. I'm knocking on wood. Maybe you can hear that. But oh my gosh, new Neeferich up to his teammates, but that's not going to come through. Oh my goodness, can they come in? Can they get this 2? Can they get a 3? Can they score a goal? Neeferich, no. It's going to get cleared all the way downfield. That's a good clear, but going to get picked up by Tantrum. Tantrum up to Salty Raccoon. 7 seconds on the clock. 5, 4. Can they do it? Oh my god, up to Bartstar. Bartstar, cut pass. Oh my gosh, it's a shot. It's a goal. Rush gets it done. What a shot! I was not expecting that. I was expecting a cut pass, but maybe that's exactly what the defense thought as well. We're not going to get an OT, but we're going to get a beauty of a shot as Rush takes this game in 2. Oh, man. What? What a round. Did he headbutt that in? I don't know, man. I don't know. I honestly don't even care. That was such a beautiful shot. Wow. Replay, we can't, but you can watch it on a clip. Make sure to clip that. Clip that. Post it in chat. I will post it and try to get it in to the highlight reel clips of the week because, man, that deserves it. What a play from them. Coming in clutch, taking this game in 2. But I'm going to give you your outcome. Rush takes this game. 100% of you were correct, putting points on the line. But we're going to join the next game right now. Yeah, the link is already here. So huge shout out to Spark. Everyone who uses Spark makes our lives easier. And if you make our lives easier, then we like you more. That doesn't really give any perks, but you know, it gives us friendship. You get the perk of friendship. Nevertheless, this next game is going to be hyped. Man, what a game. Rush takes this game in 2. All 50 of you were correct. As the team captain, Salty Raccoon, said coming into this game, 50 people agree with me when I say that we will end up on top, and that they did. Just barely, but we still take those. But now, this next game is also going to be a banger, as it is going to be Team Amoeba against Combat Boys. Huge shout out to them for waiting for us so far. We do have the standings up, but it seems to be in an interesting position. Oh, no, that was a clip of standings. We are going to go back to neutral.
Well, that's where.
All right, we'll be right back here in a second. And welcome back to VRML 1, last match of the night, and it's going to be a good one. Combat Boys against Team Amoeba. I'm your host, the voice from the north, the Great White North, that is, Canada. It's Luke, and with me is the Southern Tech Slinger. It's Newton Dad. Huge shout out to him, crushing it tonight. This is his 4th match in a row here on VRML 1, and man, they've been great matches as we have been live for now almost 2 hours, and we'll be well past that after this game is over. Team Amoeba winning the last 2 of their 5 matches. Coming off a loss, but I did get a chance to talk about these teammates. On the flip side, we do have Combat Boys. They have recently dropped from Diamond. They're ranked 80th, but they have won 2 of their last 5 matches, and one of their last matches was a W. So these teams are contentious. But I did get a chance to talk to Doc beforehand, and he said he was feeling great about their team right now. They had a lot of struggles this season with players being sick, injured, family and personal stuff. But, you know, they opened up at silver, bumped almost to gold, then down to bronze, back to silver, and now they are in gold. And not only that, they're high gold. Gold was our team goal for this season, so it feels great to be here. We are a team of adults with responsibility, so it isn't easy to get practice and playing time together, so we struggle for consistency. But when we are on, we look great. But we go through stretches where we give up a lot of points in a hurry. So hopefully, we do see this amazing game, this back-and-forth game, this beauty of a game. Combat Boys, I believe, I'm going to just double check before I say anything. I do believe is the fan favorite, just barely, 6-4 when I checked earlier, and right now it's 6-4 still. So just barely the advantage, but we are going to go right into it, as it is going to be a huge shout out to both these teams for waiting to get streamed. Huge respect to you. You didn't have to do that, but we definitely appreciate it, as it is now going to be the Neutral Jobs Combat Boys in orange and Team Amoeba in blue. Here we go. It's going to get picked up by Doc Education. Doc Education going up to email. I love the name. Over to Spider Hubs, up to email. Getting floated down. Unfortunately not getting stunned, so he's not able to get the pass up. But that's a beauty of a clear. That's all the way downfield. It's going to be a stack race, and it's not going to get picked up by the rotating back email. It's going to get picked up by Ready Up, and that they are ready to do. Is it going to get Dukin, and it's good. 2 points on the board. Ready Up sinks it in.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7,
Wow.
6.
Wow, oh wow. Doc MVP says D-Foot. D-Foot, you are the only person who voted in the poll. These teams, I guess, a little bit unknown for a lot of people, but definitely a great job from these teams. Hopefully you get your points and don't lose them all, because I don't think you have any incentive to win right now. But nevertheless, Spider Hobbs is there. It is going to go downfield, but are they going to get another 2? No, they're not. Doc picks it up, and it's going to go slap downfield now. It's just stuck into the trap area. That's why we call it that, because it just gets stuck. They're just trapped in their side. Instead, it's going to get picked up by Whirl, who's going to clear it, or rather pass it to the hands of Ready Up. But Ready Up's going to get stunned immediately from Spider Hobbs, who's been just climbing all over everybody and slapping them in the face. But now Whirl is going to just pick up the interception, not the clear he was looking for, but he's going to get low passes here. Low passes don't connect, though, the second time around. Instead, it's going to be rushed to the disc. The stud's coming through to Dual Game, but Dual Game gets stunned right back in the face as Doc Education is going to clear it downfield, but Ready Up is there to intercept it right back, going low to Elliot. And Elliot's going to stick it in for 2. 4-0 is the score. Combat Boys take an early 4-0 lead.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8,
Man.
7.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Early advantage to Combat Boys. 6-4 was the votes in terms of fans. So, man, a really back-and-forth game. But Amoeba are looking still to get on this board. 2.5 minutes in this game. They're looking to do exactly that, but that pass isn't going to quite come through. Almost gets picked up by Spider Hobbs. Now it does. He has 2 options. He's going to pass it up, but not connecting to any of his teammates. Instead, it's going to get in the hands of Whirl on the side of Combat Boys, who is clearing it right back downfield. That's going to be a bounce. That's going to be a read, but not read by anybody. Instead, it's going to be an open 2 for Ready Up. Getting 4 points on the board for him. 6-0 is the score. Combat Boys still unresponded goals from Team Amoeba. Amoeba looking to respond. This is the 3rd time now with their joust advantage, or 2nd time now with the joust advantage. Let's see if they're going to switch up anything here. If they are going to have the quick joust, they're going to have the quick stuns, actually. getting the stack on the side of Combat Boys, but they're gonna get stunned right back. Email, that's a long shot. Whirl, bounce. No, not in, but it's gonna get picked up by Ready Up, who can slam it in for another 2. Oh my goodness, what can you do against that? As Ready Up has 6 points to his name already. 8-0, Combat Boys.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Lots of fans in chat for Doc. Huge shout out to Doc Education for all he does for the community, and as well as all he does on the production team as well. Huge shout out to his to the wiki pages he is building to kind of build that knowledge base for everybody, knowledge base of plays and actions and how to get better in this game. So if you haven't checked it out already, make sure you do so, as it is looking to build and looking to build some feedback on that. So definitely check that out there on the Echo Arena wiki. You can't miss it. If you do want a link in the chat, I will post it in the break, so please someone remind me. But we are going to get through to Ready Up. Ready Up's going to turn back the other way. That's not going to be a shot, though. Instead, it's going to get picked up by Doc, who's going to clear it in the neutral zone, but it's going to get slapped down to Spider Hobbs. Spider Hobbs is going to take a look to shoot, but he's going for a bounce shot of sorts, but not quite hitting its mark. Instead, it's going to get picked up by Ready Up, going back the other way. But yeah, man, smooth riding. I completely agree. Huge shout out to Newton Dad. Amazing cam work tonight. 4 games in a row. That's not easy, as it is going to go right back downfield and picked up by Ready Up. Ready Up over to Elliot, and Elliot saved by Doc Education, but Elliot steals it and slaps it right back in. 10-0, Combat Boys. But yeah, Newton Dad is certainly cracked on cams and cracked in game. And man, what a player and what a guy. Definitely doing a lot for the community. But also a huge shout out to the wiki page from Defoot. I 100% agree. Also, thanks for the subscription, Jammer. We appreciate it. 1 month streak, 2 months in. Hey, we gotta love it. That's a long 3. That's a long shot, but it's not gonna bounce in. Instead, it's going to bounce into the hands of Ready Up, who's looking to maybe try another 3. No, it's going to be a pass high to dual game, digging low, and it's going to go to Elliot. Elliot finishes the job. And that's going to be 12-0, Combat Boys. This game still has time left, but it's only going to get harder by the minute. Team Amoeba yet to put 2 on the board.
4, 3, 2.
Here's going to be Reality with the disc, going downfield. Across it now. Spider Hop's trying to get there, but he is. Is he going to get a shot? No, he's not. He maybe had a moment to do so, but definitely going for the smarter play. As this is going to be back in the hands of Email. Email up, but not to anybody in particular, as he is going to get stunned as he is in the midst of passing it. That's another beautiful long clear. Bouncing high, though. Maybe that's hard to read for the stack. It's not, and they're going to slam it in. 4-3 Whirl. Putting some points on the board for his team. 15-0. Combat Boys with just under 4 minutes on the clock. What team play, says Defoot, and I agree. Combat Boys looking crisp. They're looking ready for combat. But, man, I don't know, man. I don't want to say it. I don't think they're going to get Mercy. They might. But I think Team Amoeba can get some points on the board, but that's not going to help them at all. As it's going to get cleared downfield, almost in. It's going to get picked up by the rotating stack, who all decides to stop, though. Unfortunate. Cut pass. Not finding its mark, though. Instead, it's going to find it into the hands of Doc. Doc, he's going to clear it down, but no, he gets the head. That's off the head of someone's head, so not the clear he's looking for. That's not going to be the clear he's looking for either. Man, unfortunate, just not feeling it right now. Team Amoeba, that is. But Elliot certainly is. At least I hope it's Elliot. I assume the underscore is an O, just because otherwise it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So let me know if that is wrong, if any Combat Boys fans are in the chat. But now, Spider Hobbs clearing it downfield. Again, not the clear. They're not getting those clears out. Now they will, maybe? Yes, they do. They get stunned, though. That's a long shot. Oh, almost in the upper pocket. But it is going to be with 2. Unfortunately, not a 3, but we'll take it nevertheless. Spider Hobbs putting 2 on the board.
12, 11, 10, 9.
Let's go, says Original. And I says simply MF. Comeback season. Let's do it. Let's see if Team Amoeba can get some points on the board. This game is 13 points apart, which means that's at least 5 goals, which is really tough ask, but there's certainly lots of time to score more points every day of the week if there is at least 10 seconds on the board to do so. But Ready Up He's going to pick up that disc. Go for the bounce pass. I'm not sure what he's doing, but the bounce shot does work. Elliott puts another 2. 17-2 is the score, Combat Boys.
12, 11, 10, 9,
Man, oh man. Amoeba gets 2. Combat Boys says we can do that too, and they will. As it is going to be once again a 15-point lead. And with 1:30 on the clock, that's unfortunately out of time, but this game is far from over in terms of momentum. This is just round 1. Amoeba can get the reverse sweep done, but it is going to bounce low and bounce into the hands of Elliott. Elliott on the wall, taking a look, taking a bounce shot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what a play. Going off the backboard, off the pyramid there. There's a little bit of an indent. If you're familiar with the game, you know what I'm talking about. Getting that 3-pointer. 20-2. 2 more points. Oh no, oh no. They are within reach of a mercy. I hate to see it. I don't want to see it. I want to see Amoeba score some more points. But that's a long 3. No, it hit the post. So close. Oh my goodness. But Ready Up is ready to get it done with 45 seconds now on the clock. They're on offensive. They're on offenses, and so far they've converted every time. As they're going to try to bait out their defender. They bait out 1. They bait out 2. And that is it. 22-2. And I will hydrate, even though I need to go to the washroom like nobody's business. I will drink more water. Thank you for that, Original. I appreciate you. Good water. Just very little left. But man, what a game. Team Amoeba, Team Amoeba, Team Amoeba. That was close. Oh, Frost redeemed hydrate. Thank you, Frost. Shout out to you. I very much enjoyed that. I have probably like 2 sips left. So don't redeem too many more. But man, Combat Boys looking to close this game out. But there is time now. There is time now. Simply MF, you can watch the VOD right now. Just click Echo Arena VRML at the bottom of your screen. Click videos. And then just click at the one that started 2 hours ago. That's this one. And you can just watch it. That's it. Done. But Bartstar, man, great games from you earlier today. But Team Amoeba just got mercy, 22-2, round 1. Combat Boys absolutely crushing it. But yeah, Simply MF, lol, finish it. Yeah, you can run it if the same streamer's running 100% of the time, as long as they have videos enabled. So yeah, just click the Echo Arena VRML and go watch it. Have fun. Same way you would check any VOD. But yeah, go there. But anyway, man, Bartstar, absolute dominant game from Combat Boys round 1. Team Amoeba looking like they're just not getting those passes done. They're just not finding those passes. They're not finding the passing lanes, not finding the high percentage plays when they are looking to score some more points in this round 2. Combat Boys, though, was looking really crisp, really good stacks, really good speed. As once again, they did recently drop down from Diamond, and they went on a long game winning streak, but they just got a win now in Gold, and they're looking to get another and get back into Diamond. But that's about another bounce shot, but not finding the back of the net. Maybe it's because I have admin perms. I can totally watch on any stream, though. So DM me later. I'll show you how to do it. But nevertheless, it is going to go into Email's hands. Email down to Elliott. Elliott walking it upfield, but no, gonna bounce off the head or he gets stunned. Not quite sure. Doc, though, open three, intercepted by Whirl. Oh, man, you hate to see it, as it is gonna go right back into the neutral zone now. And it is gonna be Doc, though, bouncing low. Whirl up into the midfield, and Elliott looking to go for the long bounce shot, but that's might bounce in actually, but they're gonna be there to pick it up. Spider Hobbs, though, taking some time out of his day, just taking time, going low. Not the pass he was looking for, though, as the stun of Doc is going to come through, and the stack of orange Combat Boys will be there. But as I say that, Doc is able to pick it up first, but gets stunned immediately for his efforts, as the rest of Combat Boys was there to intercept it. But a turnover once again by Doc, getting stunned again. Man, lots of stuns on Doc now. Unfortunate, but it's going to get picked up by Spider. Spider, can he slam it in? Yes, he can! 2 points on the board. Amoeba.
12, 11, 10,
What a game. This will be done after this game, says Newton Dad, but Team Amoeba wants this game to go to round 3, so Simply Amoeba has to wait that much more as they want to slam the door in Combat Boys' faces as Dual Game is looking to respond quickly. That's a long pass. That's not going to connect. Yes, it will. It's going to get stolen. Reality MD on the back line. Great job from her, as it is going to get passed upfield now. In fact, just cleared downfield, and that's going to get cleared all the way, but the stacks of Combat Boys are there. And it's going to be Whirl. Whirl going high. Going low. Doc there. Doc not getting the disc, though. That's going to be a long shot back, but Reality is there on the back line, though. As they just shuttered her. I'm going to shut her again, though. Great job from her on the back line. Going to go low now. Low. Getting picked up. Getting slapped up. That may be a little bit too quick. As it didn't get picked up by Doc. Doc looking for the cut pass. Not finding it, though, as everyone is deep in the bubble. No reset option available. As now it's going to be Whirl. Whirl going all the way downfield. All the way downfield. But it is going to be the stack there. Can they get it? No, there's not. Yes, they are. Reality. Passing it up. Clearing it up. And it is going to be bouncing into the hands of Doc. Doc getting taken from him. Turnover. And it's going to be Dual Game walking upfield. Going for the cross pass, but literally nobody is there. Not sure if it bounced off somebody's head. Maybe it did. But Elliot's going to get immediately stunned for his efforts. But the pass is still good. Whirl's there to recover. Whirl trying to pass up, but that's always hard when you're moving backwards, trying to shoot the pass up. The disc up, rather. As it is going to bounce high into the hands of literally nobody. Is it just floating around? Eventually will get picked up by Amoeba. Amoeba all the way down. And that's going to be a beautiful 3 from Email. What a shot. What a play. That great punches, stacks, and pressure allows that play to happen, and Email gets it done. He hits those. 5-0. Amoeba saying they're not out of it. They want to do you proud. They are trying to get this W as there is 6 minutes on the clock. Whirl downfield. High to Elliot. Elliot looking to cut in. Bounce shot. Not getting it done. I don't like that look. I would want to see them go for the reset play, but maybe trying to just keep that numbers advantage that they had. But it doesn't matter. Ready up. Will get it done. Second time around. Third time's the charm. Whatever it was. Putting 2 on the board. 5-2. Amoeba still have the lead.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
Man, oh man. They are insane, says a platypus, and I certainly agree. What a great look from Amoeba in the second round. But oh my goodness, they hit the disc. They hit the shield rather of the door, blocking that immediate joust pickup. But instead, they are going to get the bully game going, not the bully game, the stun game. And they are going to be able to get that turnover so that they aren't able to get scored immediately upon. But that pass is beautiful, and World puts in the 2, 4-5. Combat Boys have come alive with 2 unanswered goals. 5 minutes left in this game. Team Amoeba is looking to get this win to get into round 3, but Combat Boys will have none of it. And they're just going to get picked up by Reality MD now. But that's not the clear that they wanted. It's going to go low into the hands of Elliot. Elliot walking upfield, but immediately getting stunned. Great job from Spider Hobbs. Spider Hobbs getting stunned right back, though. Turnover again. Ready up. He's looking to pass it up. Pass it up to Dual Game. Dual Game slams it in. They take the lead for the first time in this round 2. 6-5. Combat Boys.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8.
Man, they are scary. Jammer, they are scary. Combat Boys mercied in round 1. Amoeba looking really good in this round 2, but they need to get more points on the board. Now that's 3 unanswered goals for them. Reality MD picks up the disc. Long clear downfield now. And that's going to get picked up by them again. Doc Education. Huge shout out to him, but that's going to get stolen. Ready up. Is ready to clear it downfield. Or upfield. Ha. It's going to go slap down once more. And that's going to be into the hands of Dual Game. Dual Game, can he do it? Can he do it like that? No, he can't. Bounce shot off the backboard is not good. As he's going to get it in the hands of Whirl. Upfield to Elliot. Elliot slams it in for 2. Extending their lead to 3. Way different round, Smooth Rider, I agree, but Combat Boys is looking to building some momentum here in the second half of round 2, and that they are. 3.5 minutes now on the clock. 3.5 minutes. Can they do it? Reality MD, Doc Education, no, not getting the clear they wanted. Instead, it's going to get picked up by Ready Up. Ready Up, long 3. Oh no, you hate to see it. What an interesting bounce. What a beautiful shot. Beautiful right pocket. 11-5.
8, 7, 6,
6 points. Still love for Team Amoeba in the chat, and I certainly agree. They're not out of the woods yet. They can do it. It's gonna get headbutt up to email, or maybe slap. Regardless, great pass. Now up to Doc. Doc up to Doc. Sorry, Spider up to Doc, but not gonna finish the job. They're just gonna get stolen out of his hands, as it's gonna be a great defensive rotation from the side of Combat Boys. But it's gonna get slapped up high. Whirl going low, low to ready up, looking to put more points on the board, and that he will. 13-5. Combat Boys have absolutely come alive with 2 20 minutes. 20 minutes. That'd be a really long game. 2 minutes, 20 seconds now on the clock. It's a 30. Oh man, it's an 8-point game. It's an 8-point game. And they're gonna get. Ooh, good block from Email. I was gonna say he was gonna get stunned, but he definitely didn't. Great call from his teammate, or just great awareness. As the stacks are gonna through stun defense, not getting them any time. But Spider is gonna get stolen from him. Great defensive stacks on the side of Combat Boys, looking definitely ready to rumble. That's a 3, hits the post, not in. But it is gonna go low. Low to ready up, going down. Punched in the face now. Spider hops, picks it up. Goes for the long clear. That's not going to be a shot, but maybe it'll be picked up by the stacks coming through. They are coming through. Can they get the 3? Reality MD! No! Yeah, hate to see it, but maybe round two. No, what a save, Elliot! Keeping him in there. But 3rd time's the charm? Ding. No! The ding ring, as Doc likes to say, stops them from getting 2 points on the board. And that's going to get cleared all the way back downfield, man. And that's going to get picked up by Dual Game, who is going to punish their mistakes with another 2 of their own. 10-point game. That is every single one of their unanswered points. So that is 15 points total. But that's going to be like, I think, 7 goals, as there was a 3 there. So 7 unanswered goals, 15 points on the side of Amoeba. They're looking to do exactly that with 40 seconds left. This game is over, but not over to score. Maybe get some momentum into the next game. But Whirl, though. Whirl throwing it down deep, all the way down. And that's almost in. No, not in. But it's no one picking it up either. Now Whirl will be there. Whirl cutting it up to ready up. Going juking around. Bounce shot. No, not in. It's going to bounce into the hands of Elliot, though. Elliot getting immediately stunned. Drive by. It's good. Is the stack good? 13 seconds on the clock. Can they get another 2 on the board? I hope so. I really hope so. But no, Ready Up is saying no to that idea. 5 seconds now. Dual Game clears it downfield. Oh my goodness. No, it's going to get picked up by Reality. And that is the game. Done in 2. Over and done. Elliot. No joy. Sorry, no joy from Amoeba, as it will be Combat Boys taking this game in a commanding 2 rounds. Combat Boys did win. Everyone agrees with me. GG's. Right? Yes. Okay, great. So those are your points. Unfortunately, lost for the one person who did vote on Team Amoeba. A big sad. It hates to happen, but man, what a game. What a game from these 2 teams. Just Combat Boys dropping from Diamond. I mean, this is definitely going to be a tough matchup for Amoeba. Amoeba, if they did win this matchup, that would have been a huge amount of ELO points for them. But that's why the ELO system is so good, because although they did lose, and that will drop them in certainly a number of ranks, especially coming into this last week of matchups, it does mean that they won't lose as much ELO as Combat Boys was the ELO favorite already, being 1180 to 1160. But yes, Gems, I 100% agree with you. Doc is an absolute gem, if I may. And Combat Boys won the points, but Doc won the hearts. Doc with 8 saves. Is that true? Hold on, let me pull up these stats. I don't see them that well. But man, you're right. You are right. Doc standing on his head. Great job from him keeping them in this game. But overall, great job from Amoeba. Great stream tonight. We had some hype matchups. Huge shout out to Newton Dad, who made this all possible, camming every single one. What a monster. Not many people would do that, but he is there with all the tech he has, with all the funny and fancy plays he's able to pull off. So huge shout out to him, making this fun, and it wouldn't be as enjoyable. Nobody thought it would happen. Who sent that poll out? What a troll poll. Nobody thought this would happen. Nobody won. Oh, Twitch being troll. But nevertheless, yes, I 100% agree. D-Foot and Newton MVP cameraman and a platypus absolutely brick wall from Doc. So great job from both these teams. Huge shout out to all these players for playing. Huge shout out to Doc and his team. Huge shout out to Newton Dad and all of the stuff he does for the community, whether it is visible or invisible, but behind the scenes. But GG's to Combat Boys for getting the dub at the end of the day, making it happen. Getting that climb maybe back into Diamond if they win their games next week. Maybe it's possible, as they are going to be ranked up a little bit higher now, and I believe low Diamond is about 70-ish. So they're definitely primed to do that for the end of the season. But nevertheless, that is all from us. Huge shout out to our sponsors before we do end the stream here after 2 hours and 14 minutes. But huge shout out to everyone who does make it possible. All of you guys, most importantly, but also our sponsors, ProTube VR, Asterion Products, Fixed Gaming, VR Cover, HyperX, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net. But thank you all for your time. Thank you all for taking the time out of your day, out of your week, and out of your life to watch this game we all know and love, Echo Arena. I'm your host, Luke, and with me is the ever awesome, ever omniscient Newton Dad. See you next time.
And we're underway.
Season 3 of VR Master League Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Rebuff Reality, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.